Hey there, my incredible YouTube tribe. Welcome back to another mind-blowing video that's all about breaking free from the perfectionism trap and unleashing the power of the law of attraction in your life. I'm beyond excited to be here with you today, sharing some game-changing insights. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever been told that your standards are too high? Do you find yourself constantly striving for perfection and struggling to embrace the beauty of imperfection? Well, my friend, if that sounds familiar, then you're in the right place because we're about to dive deep into this topic and turn it all around. You see, it's awesome to have high standards and aim for greatness. But sometimes, we unintentionally hinder our own success by fixating on perfection. But fear not, because today we're going to unravel the mystery behind perfectionism and show you how to spot the telltale signs of this struggle in your own life. But that's not all. We're going to dig even deeper and explore why perfectionism becomes a roadblock on your path to manifesting your dreams. It's time to break those chains and set yourself free. And of course, we wouldn't leave you hanging without some powerful techniques to help you embrace imperfection and realize that nobody, and I mean nobody, is perfect. So, my amazing tribe, grab a pen, get comfy, and get ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Let's kick off this transformative journey by diving into one of the most important truths. Nobody is perfect. It's time to embrace the beauty of imperfections and let go of the pursuit of an unattainable perfection. From a young age, we're bombarded with societal standards of beauty, productivity, and so much more. But here's the thing. Consistently meeting these standards is simply impossible, and that's okay. Now, I know it might initially make you feel down or limited when you realize the futility of striving for perfection. But here's the silver lining. Our imperfections are not something to despair over. In fact, they are a fundamental part of what makes us who we are. To truly grasp the concept of perfect imperfection and understand why your flaws are a vital part of your journey, let's turn to the enlightening Japanese philosophy of Wabi-Sabi. Wabi-Sabi is a powerful combination of two ideas. The first is Wabi, which invites us to align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe. It encourages us to embrace the uniqueness of our individuality and find beauty in the simplicity and authenticity of life. The second idea is Sabi, which reminds us that nothing in life is permanent. It teaches us to appreciate the transient nature of things, to find beauty in the passing of time, and to cherish the stories etched into every imperfection. When we combine Wabi and Sabi, we unlock a powerful mindset that encourages us to celebrate life's inherently imperfect and ever-changing nature. It's about embracing the journey, appreciating the growth that comes from our flaws, and finding beauty in the present moment. We all know that no one is perfect, yet many of us find ourselves falling into the trap of becoming perfectionists. A perfectionist is someone who devotes significant time and energy to achieving an ideal of beauty, success, productivity, intelligence, and emotional fulfillment. If you constantly strive for perfection and ponder how to be perfect, chances are you have perfectionistic tendencies. But here's the catch. Perfectionism often brings distress, leaving you feeling like you're constantly falling short. So, why is perfectionism so prevalent? It can be influenced by societal pressure, upbringing, and personal beliefs. We're bombarded with cultural ideals and may have been rewarded for achieving flawless outcomes. But don't worry, my incredible tribe. Awareness is the first step to change. By understanding the causes of perfectionism, we can challenge and reshape our mindset. Perfectionism is often not a deliberate choice. It tends to develop early in life when we lack the resources to fully comprehend what's happening. Children often internalize perfectionistic tendencies from their parents, whether through modeling behavior or direct messages. Parents may put verbal pressure on their children to be perfect, creating a fear of making mistakes. Alternatively, parents may not explicitly mention perfection, but demonstrate disappointment, anger, and self-loathing when they fall short of their own ideals. Now, let's explore why perfectionism can be detrimental to manifesting our dreams. Firstly, If you have a negative self-image due to perfectionism, you vibrate at a low frequency, which makes it challenging to attract positive opportunities and positive people into your life. Additionally, when you constantly focus on the standards you're not meeting, you are fixated on what you lack. The law of attraction teaches us that what we focus on expands. So if you're continuously highlighting your perceived shortcomings, you will attract more of that lack into your life. Let's take a closer look at the telltale signs that indicate you might be a perfectionist. Recognizing these signs is crucial as we work towards freeing ourselves from the grip of perfectionism. How many of these resonate with you? Black and white thinking. Perfectionists tend to have an all or nothing mindset. You may see things as either perfect or a failure, people as either good or bad. Remember, life is full of shades of gray, and embracing the nuances can lead to greater growth and understanding. Critical attitude. Perfectionists often hold themselves and others to unrealistic standards. You may have a strong urge to criticize yourself and those around you for any perceived mistakes. This critical mindset can strain relationships and harm your own self-esteem. Learning to forgive yourself and others is key. Motivated by fear. Perfectionists often fear not living up to their own or others' expectations of perfection. Rather than focusing on the joy and fulfillment that success can bring, you may find yourself fixated on the fear of failure. It's important to shift your mindset towards positive motivation and embrace the journey rather than fearing the outcome. Struggling with failure. Perfectionists tend to have low resilience when faced with setbacks or challenges. Instead of viewing failure as an opportunity for growth, you may interpret it as a sign that you'll never succeed. Remember, setbacks are part of the learning process, and each challenge brings valuable lessons. Frequent procrastination. Surprisingly, perfectionists often struggle with procrastination. You may obsess over finding the perfect time or way to do something, which leads to never actually starting the task or project. Embracing progress over perfection and taking action is essential for overcoming this tendency. By recognizing these signs, my incredible tribe, you are one step closer to breaking free from perfectionism's hold. Now that we have a clearer understanding of what it means to be a perfectionist, you can better assess if you struggle with perfectionistic thinking. As we mentioned earlier, perfectionism hinders manifestation as it aligns you with lack rather than abundance. This is where the law of attraction technique of living as is comes into play. However, this technique becomes impossible to utilize if you're a perfectionist. Instead, embracing the concept of perfect imperfection actively supports manifestation. To attract the things you desire in life, strive to accept flaws as part of perfection. We are all perfectly imperfect individuals, each with our own struggles, flaws, and difficulties. Interestingly, these very quirks often lead us to success. They help us connect with others, cultivate empathy, and anticipate potential problems in the future. Overcoming perfectionism is undoubtedly challenging, as it requires unraveling years of societal programming and early life experiences. It's essential not to fall into the trap of being a perfectionist about fighting perfectionism itself. Accept that there will be moments of setbacks or relapses. Self-improvement is not a linear journey, especially when tackling deep-rooted perfectionistic tendencies. With that in mind, here are 3 tips to embrace the idea of perfect imperfection and cultivate a more loving, positive attitude toward yourself. Celebrate perfect imperfection. Take a cue from the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold, highlighting its imperfections. Apply this concept to yourself. Embrace your authentic personality, dress to express yourself, and be proud of the history that shaped you, including your mistakes. Practice self-care. Perfectionists often neglect self-care in pursuit of productivity. However, incorporating self-care into your daily routine acknowledges your worth and fosters self-love. Find healthy ways to relax and rejuvenate, such as reading fiction, spending time in nature, laughing, or indulging in a soothing bath or massage. Accept yourself more. Actively work on accepting your true self by facing the sources of your self-doubt. Through journaling, conversations, or therapy, explore where your perfectionism stems from and challenge those damaging beliefs. Remember, self-acceptance is a gradual process, so be patient with yourself during the journey. By implementing these tips, you'll be on your way to breaking free from the shackles of perfectionism and embracing the beauty of your perfect imperfections. And there you have it, my incredible viewers. We've explored the world of perfectionism, understanding its origins and the negative impact it can have on manifesting our dreams and goals. But fear not, because we've also discovered the power of embracing perfect imperfection. As we wrap up this video, I want to thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow perfectionist warriors. And remember to subscribe to this channel so you never miss out on future videos packed with uplifting insights and practical techniques. Now go out there and embrace your perfect imperfection. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and watch as the universe aligns to support your manifestations.